24 hours in one day never really seems like enough time to finish all the things you have to do. Studying, working, sleeping, exercising, and learning. How do you fit it all in? Well, the answer isn't in getting less sleep or making things more complicated for yourself. The best way to get more things done in the same amount of time is to be more productive, more efficient. Cell phones, our short attention spans, and high demands from work set us up to distract us and take our own focus away. Luckily, there are very simple tricks that you can use to help to be more productive without sacrificing sleep, money, or even your time. Productivity isn't a product that you can purchase. It's a mindset that you yourself can create with just a few simple steps and tools. So I'm going to give you a few tips. Number one is just to plan your day. Productivity doesn't always come from hitting the ground running. A few minutes of planning in the morning can do wonders for your ability to get tasks done without disruption, sluggishness, or just going out of your way. Physically, write down what you want to get done during the day. When you put these tasks in front of you, you put yourself in a mindset that they will be finished. Writing them down creates a cognitive load in your brain that starts the process. You also give yourself the opportunity to physically cross them off your list when you're done, which is actually a truly rewarding feeling, even maybe a little addicting. When you have these tasks in front of you, you can easily organize the tasks based on the time that you want to complete them, what task you want to do before and after each task, and whether the task is actually important enough to be completed that day or even completed at all. Tip number 2 is to know what tasks are most valuable. Not all tasks on your to-do list are going to feel like big accomplishments. If you want to feel more productive throughout the day, you should focus on the tasks that are most valuable to you. Which tasks are important? Which ones are urgent and have the most pressing deadlines? What task will bring you closer to your overarching goals? If you can complete these tasks first, you will feel more of a weight off your shoulders throughout the day. It's not enough to simply list all the tasks that you have coming up the next day, the week, or the month. You need to assess each one of these tasks in order to prioritize each item and create a schedule that makes you feel more productive. Kind of like a minimalist, list each item by their true value to you. And if you want to organize your daily tasks based on their importance and their urgency, look into the Eisenhower Matrix, something I explain in another video, and I'll link into the end of this one. Tip number 3 is to take control of your schedule. We all only have 24 hours in a day. The more time you allocate to completing the task on your to-do list, the more time you'll be able to actually have to finish them and feel more productive. Take control of your schedule and give yourself more time to complete your to-do list when you want to complete them. Limited hours restrict our ability to batch tasks, take strategic breaks, or create an optimal schedule. If, for example, you only have time to hit your to-do list in the early afternoon, you might not feel that productive. Because the 2:30 slump isn't just a phrase thrown around the office. Studies have shown that humans tend to feel more sluggish after eating lunch and should ideally take a rest in the early afternoon. Some people can be more productive in the later afternoon if they can squeeze in a nap right after their midday meal. But when you're tied to work or a class schedule, it can be really hard to justify sleeping during your 1 hour off. So try to find ways to take more control of your schedule. Can you shave some minutes off of your commute? What schedule changes can you negotiate with your supervisor or boss? What tasks can you do at home instead of at the office? And also, is the train into work a good time to create and control your daily schedule? Taking full control of your schedule isn't always possible, but you can actually get really creative with it. Even when you have a 40-hour work week, you can take control of your days off or adjust your schedule within the workday. The next tip I have for you is to cut out distractions. Even if you only have 5 minutes to attend to your to-do list in a day, you can either complete your task or get distracted. All it takes is a ding or a beep to derail your thought process and turn all your focus to electronics. Try to get into the habit of cutting out these distractions to prevent wasting your time. One simple way to do this is to turn off, cut off, or even just put your phone on grayscale mode. Keep your cell phone as far away from you as possible when you're working. If you do have to have your phone by your side for calls, turn off the Wi-Fi and turn off your cellular data for most of your distracting apps. Make your phone less visually appealing by turning off the color on your phone. This can be done in the accessibility section of your settings. It's called putting it on grayscale mode. Without bright colors to hold your attention, it might be easier to put your phone down and get back to work. Another tip is just to block distracting websites. Sometimes we open social media without any intention or even consciousness. Before we know it, we've wasted 10 minutes looking at pictures we've already seen of people that we don't even consider our friends. Everyone has a collection of time-wasting websites that they resort to whenever they need a distraction. Be more productive and mindful when you're working with the help of applications and websites that block these. Self-control is my favorite. And the last tip I have for getting rid of distractions is to put your headphones on and shut the door. Not all distractions are digital. If you're living in a busy house or a chatty office, it's time to shut them out. Just try to put on some headphones even if you don't listen to music. It sends a signal that you are focused and you don't want to be disturbed. Don't worry about offending your roommates or coworkers. If you need to work, you can shut them out. And if they really need you for an emergency, they can interrupt you. And the last tip is to understand the psychology behind productivity. So why are phones so distracting? The colors of our notification have been proven to kidnap our focus. And why are we so tired in the afternoon? Well, our bodies work on a circadian rhythm that saps our energy around 2:30 every day. There is science behind our focus and the ability to complete tasks on our to-do list. Why do we get so much satisfaction from physically crossing off an item on our to-do to-do list? Well, the action releases chemicals in the brain that make us happy. We seek happiness and pleasure, and there are ways that we can adjust our schedule and our daily lives to associate our productivity with this pleasure. Just simple psychology can teach us a lot about how our bodies and minds approach and respond to completing tasks and finishing goals. The secrets to productivity go beyond just a simple app or opening up our schedule. Even if you work 40 hours a week or attend to children and pets at home, you can find time to be productive and reach your short-term or long-term goals. We all have brains that evolved from the same species. Psychology can show us how to mold them in a way that gives us energy and makes us feel more productive. If you want to learn more about how to take control of your day, defeat your procrastination, and become effectively more productive, I've actually compiled a list of secret productivity hacks and created a course called The Psychology of Productivity for people just like you. My birthday's in a few weeks and I'll be turning 22, and if you want to learn how I've read so many books, created so many videos, and mastered a bunch of other side projects that I'm working on, you can check out the full course in the description below and learn what I have to teach about productivity. Don't worry though, this course comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you don't like it, just email me and I'll refund you. It really helps support this channel and my goals with the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and get ready for a Black Friday bonus coming in a couple days. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to get updates, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.